Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Pitch Perfect podcast. I'm your host, Larry, and today we got the Arsenal versus Man United match review. Very good win for us today. Very huge 3 points against Man United side who've been picking up form under the new manager. I seen the lineups. I was quite confused why Root, decided to make six changes from what I've been previously been working in these recent games. I do think this is the reason why they lost today. It was way too defensive. There was no really attacking threat. Hoyland, I did say in the pod that if he played against physical centre backs, he would struggle, even though he thrives getting physical with defenders. But our defense is very compact and they're smart. They know when to engage and not when to engage. So I just do feel that that's where Hoyland struggled a bit. As for us, first half it was kind of both teams were kind of gauging each other. Obviously, we had the better chances through our set pieces and stuff like that, but we both teams were trying to really take risks. Really, both teams trying to gauge each other out, see what was working and what was not. I just think we had the better chances throughout the game. First half was kind of very boring, but we were keeping the ball ticking. Odegaard, we've mentioned how this guy he's just gotten us back to our best when he's back in the team. Just kept the ball ticking today. Saka, we don't need to say too much. We already know what he brings. Declan Rice, good to see him back in the side. Thomas Partey, also good to see him back in the side. It was a very good midfield, and United midfield could not cope with it. The whole team in general could not cope with it. But yeah, it was a kind of very cagey first half. Both teams not really wanted to go for it. It was the second half where everything changed when we got our corner. As you know by now, corners are basically penalties for us. It's a 50-50 chance of it going in. And Rice, beautiful in-swinger, onto flicked on the Timber's head, and Timber flicks into the goal. I would say I did watch that replay, and I do think Rasmus Højlund has to do better there. I don't think it should be going over Rasmus's head. He jumps high enough. I don't know how he doesn't get anything on that. But yeah, 1-0. And when that goal happened, it just flipped a switch in Arsenal. And I don't know what happened to United, but they just gave up. They weren't trying. Now, they had a few spells here and there. They were trying to get the ball up, but it was really all Arsenal that second half. We absolutely swept them off the park. And then again, we got another corner, and Partey gets in the back post. It gets a stroke of luck, hits the Saliba in the back, 2-0. Nathan was saying on the watch along there, if you're watching, who was our Seppi's coach, the one and only Nicholas Jover. I'm convinced they need to give this man a statue outside the Emirates, man, because what he's doing with our corners, our set pieces, is ridiculous. We seem to enjoy taking set pieces because we know eventually one of them is going to go in. And I'm not talking about after 10, I'm talking within three or four. Out of one taken out of four will go in at some point, maybe even two if we're lucky. But Martinelli had an okay game, being direct. Trossard, I thought he had a very good cameo. Trossard was unbelievable. Could have left with a brace today. He just got very unlucky. He was twisting, turning United defenders. It just, when it came to that last defender, just kept getting in the way. Trossard had a very good game. Rice. Kivior, I'm very critical of him, but he also had a very good game today. Zinchenko, I don't need to say too much about Zinchenko. You already know how much I feel about Zinchenko. Getting a yellow card, trying to stop Ahmed. I get he's trying to defend, but come on, you're not stopping Ahmed in that situation. I'm just happy he didn't give away a penalty. I'm happy Arteta took him off when it was in a yellow, because I don't need anything fugazi shit happen to us. Mikel Mourinho almost could have got us a third. Saka and Havertz also got some very big chances through one-on-one, and I would have expected them to finish them. But Onana saving United some grace in those times of the game. But other than that, I'm happy with the 3 points. Seeing what happened to Liverpool, Liverpool drew. It looked like they should have won it, but they were hitting with a 90-minute dagger from Fabian Schär. I haven't seen the goal, but it would have been nice. I was saying at halftime it would be nice to capitalise, because Liverpool were down 2-1 at that point, but they ended 3-3. But look, it's not. I wouldn't say it's over. Liverpool dropped 2 points. The gap slowly closes. City also go back to winning ways against Nottingham Forest. So it's going to be really interesting to see. As for United, Yeah, I like Anarim. I don't think anyone, if any United fan is watching this match review, I don't think you'd be mad about the managers. More so the players. I don't think the players will. I think Mazwari, Amad Diallo, Amad Diallo should have started the first half. The whole game, in fact. I don't like. Again, this comes back to team selection. I think this is why you lost. I just think Anarim got the team selection wrong. But United in particularly weren't good. But like I said, one thing we did say, Anarim is very honest. And when you see his match reviews, press conferences, I don't think he's going to shy away from the fact that he knows his team was not good today. But I think he used this game as a gauge to see what players will be here and not be here. And like I said, I am a big fan of him. I do think he'll work wonders for the club. But as for us, where does that leave us? We're cooking. Well, I wouldn't say we're cooking, but we're back to winning ways. We're slowly building up the momentum now, so it's just about driving on from there. Obviously, Gabriel will be back next week, and Calafiore will be back next week. But look, it was great to get 3 points. I will not lie, it was great to get 3 points from Man United. It was a very one of the most highly anticipated games. You know how social media usually reacts to these type of games, and I'm happy we came out on the other end with the 3 points. In terms of Gunners Insight, there will be no episode dropping this week just because of my college exams. I'm going exams for 2 weeks straight. Match reviews, I will try here and there to post them. I might even do before Christmas time have a big Gunners Insight live, just to gauge, see where we're at. So hopefully we can plan something for them. Match reviews, they will be up. I can get them up. We have to get them up because we're reacting to the matches. Gunners Insight, don't worry about that. If I'm not posting consistently with it, there'll definitely be like a special episode for Christmas for you. But that's 3 points in the gap. This gap narrows. Hopefully we can, get back in the race. But other than that, I've been your host, Larry. Thank you for watching.